Good morning, student. Today we entered into a very new topic called replacement models. So this is a very important and very interesting topic that we have discussed till now in the previous videos. So in this class we discussed about the introduction to replacement and how the replacement will be takes place and when we go for the replacement. So while we are calling for replacement, when we need to go for the replacement or why we have to go for the replacement means, so in the actual conditions, what we are facing in the realistic conditions, that means in our daily life, we may listening about the replacement. So the replacement, it is the condition when there is a problem with the existing product. So whenever you are facing the problem in the existing product, we may go for the replacement or returning. So we can't able to do the returning operation always. Return means for all the conditions, the returning is not be possible. So here the replacement is the arises when any of the component of productive resources such as building or machinery or human labor or which deteriorates with the time. That means the usage of or the usefulness of the particular item may be reduced or the efficiency of the particular item may be reduced means then we may go for the replacement. So suppose let us consider take a bulb. In our daily application, we may use the bulb. Okay, either it may be the tube light or it may be a 60-watt bulb, whatever it is. Whenever we are finding the efficiency of the light, that means the lighting capacity, or it may be the condition related to the working condition of the bulb, it may reduce this means what we need to do we justly replace the existing one which was damaged or which was not working properly with a new one. So that is called the replacement. So the replacement means we are purchasing the item and reinstalling in the production unit with the existing one. So whenever the components are wear out or efficiency is reduced, we may replace the existing one with a new one. That is called replacement. Okay. Then suppose a component was replaced with the efficiency. But coming to a building, let us consider a building. The building may go for a remodeling or a reconstruction. So whenever the a cracks or maybe paint is washed out, okay, in that case we may go for this remodeling or reusing of the or repairing of the defective parts. That is also one of the replacement. Suppose a worker is said when he is young, he will work efficiently, more efficiently due to the age factor. As the time passes, he become old. So depending on the time value, the age of the person will be increases. With that, his efficiency will also be falls down. After some time, he will become unable to work. So in that case, we may replace that person with the new one. Okay. Let us consider here there is a graph will shows the how the replacement will be take place. Suppose in the x-axis we are taking the time or age factor, and the vertical axis may be taking productive efficiency. That means whenever we are purchasing the item, suppose if we purchase or at the initial stage of the item, the product is maybe of more efficiency. It not be 100%, but it is little bit to a 95%. But when the time is going up, that means when the time is going for forward, whatever the efficiency may gradually, if you see the graph, it's not a suddenly falling to zero. It may gradually decreases. When it may gradually decreases, and at the same time, whenever the particular path is wear out or tear out, the condition may be the condition of the machine or a man will be stopped. And then if you repair it, or if you repair, or if you replace it with a new one, the efficiency may be increased slightly. And then after continuation of the life cycle, again the efficiency may go fall down. So like that, the efficiency, and at the same time when we need to go, the product efficiency may be decreased and the replacement is to be needed. So then thus the problem of replacement is experienced in the system where the machine and individual and capital assets are to be main production or the job performing units. The characteristics of these units is that their level of performance or efficiency may be decreased with the time or usage, or it is formulating some suitable replacement policy. Regarding these units, we need to keep the system up to some desired level of performance. So we need to, with these problems, what we are facing, some efficiency may be losses. Due to that, the cost of the item may be increases, or the expenditure on the particular item may be increased. So our main objective of anything in the operational research is we need to minimize the cost, okay, or maximizing the profit, okay. So we have to take different types of decisions for that. So we may decide whether to wait for complete failure of the item or otherwise. Second one, the expensive item may be considered individually to decide whether we should replace now or not. Then whether the item is to be replaced by similar type of item. Sometimes the product what we are having is maybe damaged, means the new product, the purchase of new product for replacing the item, it may be cost, but we can have, if you are having a chance of the similar type of object, you may go for the particular latest type with the different types of technologies. Then failure mechanisms, what are the failure mechanism means, actually in any industrial applications or in any industrial maintenances, we may face two types of failures. One is gradually failure, second one is sudden failure. And the sudden failure is also segregated to three types. So the sudden failure is also segregated to three types. One is progressive type, how the progressive will be, and what is the progressive, and retrogressive and random. Okay, then if you see, these are the graphs will shows the failure of progressive, retrogressive, and the random failure. See, if it's progressive means depending on the time. So if the time is increasing, almostly the lifespan or the efficiency of the particular product will also be decreases slowly with respect to time. So the progressive is the probability of failure will increases with the life of the item. So it is very a linear one. So with respect to time, the probability of failure will also be increases. Okay. Then second one, the probability of failure is more in the more possibility of the item, and so it is not the relation of the life. So when the time is increasing, the failure of the item is starting from the initial itself. Okay. Then random. So when the life of the product or the time of the product is increasing, life cycle of the product is increasing, At any stage the failure may be occur. We can't expect the failure of the item. Then the most important terminology used in the replacement models. These three are the very important terms while we are solving the problem. These three terms will be occur for the explanation of the problem. Okay. First one, capital. Capital cost means what is the cost or how much of cost which was put it on the particular machine. So that is called an asset. Suppose for example, that is the independent cost on the item. Okay. Suppose if a bike is purchased of the 1 lakh rupees, if you see the bike every time the 1 lakh rupees of the cash is converted to a physical component that is called a bike. So that is called the purchase cost or a capital cost. One time investment. This is called an one time investment. So at the time of purchasing the machine or equipment, that is called the capital cost. But if you see the cost, what we are insisted on the particular item for any period of time, suppose if you are purchased in the 2000, so in 2000 you purchased a bike with a cost of 50,000 rupees. Now this is 2021. If anyone ask you that what is the cost of this item means, you may say that this is the bike is cost of 50,000. Actually, when you are purchasing in 2000, the cost of the item is 50,000. But now the lifespan is almostly 21 years or is of old, but the cost of the item is of 50,000 only, which related to your concern. But actually, with the 21 years of old, this product will be called it as a scrap. Okay. So next coming to the scrap. Scrap value or salvage value or resale value or depreciation. These are all four terms we may use. Salvage or scrap, resale and depreciation. That was indicated by S, and capital cost or purchase cost is indicated by C. Okay. As the age of the machine increases, the resale value decreases. It is an operating efficiency decreases. So when the age of the item is increases, the cost is also be, the resale value of the item is also be decreases since the operating efficiency is decreased. Okay, and at the same time the maintenance is also be increases. So then the running cost, which includes the repairing and maintaining and operating cost. Suppose you have purchased a bike of 50,000 rupees, but in every week you need to maintain the bike by using of petrol. So the petrol usage or any repairs, suppose tire punctures or otherwise indicator lamps may be damaged or headlight may be damaged. These type of the repairing works also you will including in the running cost. So we need to add this to the what we are invested firstly, that is 50,000. So C at the same time the running cost or maintaining cost is also be included. Okay, then then now depending on these three terms we may choose at what time we need to go for the best replacement. So that we will see the problems. Then this will be the curve of representing the replacement model. Cost in rupees and the age of the machine. So whatever the cost and whatever the machine, the respective cost. What are the cost? Running cost, optimal cost, and scrap value. Okay, and whatever the total cost. So how these are indicating in a single graph. And at the same time, the replacement of items. One more consideration is there. The replacement of items that may failure suddenly or that may failure suddenly, then we need to go for individual or group. So this is also one of the model of discussing the replacement. Then we will come to the a problem. These are very simpler and very interesting problems. So let us see a problem. So here a problem is there, that is a firm. That means a company is thinking of a replacing a particular machine whose cost of the price is 12,500. That means the company has purchased a machine. The company has purchased a machine at the initial cost is 12,200. The scrap value of the machine is 200. So scrap value means what? When we resale at any stage. So at any stage, the resale value is at any stage the resale value. Suppose if you are purchased just now, after 1 year, 12,200 we purchased a machine or we purchased a one component. After 1 year, if you sell, that means if you resale, then the cost of the item is only 200 rupees. That's what we are saying here. The scrap value of the machine is 200. Suppose you may purchase 12,200, but when you are usaging at the first year, after returning back to the scrap as a scrap, the value is 200. Suppose if you are using for 2 years and you may return it back to as a scrap, then also the scrap value, then also the item value is 200 only. So at any stage the resale value or scrap value is 200 only. So the maintenance costs are found to be as follows. So what is the maintenance cost here? So that means, for example, here you may assume 12,200 is a bike, a new bike you have purchased. Whenever you purchased, at the time the cost is 12,200. But when you are returning back to the scrap, that means when you are reselling to another person or so on, so the value is only 200. And then the maintenance cost for the first year. So if you are using here, the machine was used for 8 years. But the maintenance cost for the individual year, in the first year, the maintenance cost is 220, and the second year, 500, third year, 800. Not a cumulative, it is only individual. During the period of first year, 220, during the period of second year, so 500, third year, 800, fourth year 1200, like that the details were given, and determine the when the firm should be machine replaced. So for better the result, when we need to go for the replacement. So here we are getting the number of years working as 8 years. So after 8 years may be replaced, or within the period of 8 years it may be suitable for the best results. So that we need to find out. So firstly, you have to remember the formula. Firstly, you have to remember the formula. What is the formula means? Here, what are the things we are given in the problem? What are the things we are given in the problem? One is called first one, the number of years. That means year, and maintenance cost. Maintenance cost, second one. Third one, resale value. Fourth one, the cost of the item. So all these details you need to write it in the a table. So the table will be like this. First one is year. Why? So that means year means that is called the time. So for the particular time, how what is the maintenance? So for the particular time, what is the maintenance? Then what is the maintenance is related to cumulative of maintenance. So what is the maintenance for the each year, and next the cumulative of the maintenance cost. That means up to first year, up to second year. So like that. Then what about this next one, capital cost. So you may shuffle the data. Otherwise, in the table you may shuffle the data. At the initially you have to write it the year.
After that, you may write the capital cost also, no problem. So you may shuffle the data, but finally we need to maintain the average cost. So average cost, that is the ending one. So what is the formula means? How much of the, here what we need to find out is how much of cost we have put it on the machine for the 1 year, 2 years, like that. So formula is C minus S plus C minus S. C means capital cost. We have write it. And whatever the scrap value, at any stage the scrap value is 200. And whatever the capital cost, that is a one-time investment. So every time, every year there is no change in the capital cost. So the capital cost as 12,200. C scrap value as S. That is what we need to total cost. So the total for the year. Total for the year means C minus S plus M of Y. M of Y means nothing but the cumulative running cost. Cumulative running cost. Then average means by the year, that is the ending one. So if you are see the numbering for year one number, that means the number one, maintenance number two, this cumulative of maintenance number three, and capital cost four, scrap value five, and total cost is six, average cost is seven. Like that we are indicating the numbers also. So firstly, what is the data which is available in the question, that is 1 to 8 years, and the maintenance cost is 220 up to 4,000. So write it in the a table. Years we have write it in the 1, 2, 3 up to 8. Maintenance cost 220 to 4,000. After that, what is the next step? Cumulative of the maintenance. In the first year, there was no previous one, so that is zero. So 220. For the second year, up to, if you see the maintenance cost, if you see in the L shape, that means 220 and 500, totally 720. After that, again up to third year, up to third year means 220, 500, 800, that is 1520. Up to fourth year, that is sigma of the maintenance cost. 220, 500, 800, 1200, that is 2720. Like that, we need to frame up to 8 years. What is the capital cost? It always be same, 12,200. What is the scrap value? 200. It is always also same. Then what is the total cost means? Resale value means what? Scrap value means that is the value we need to subtract. So C capital cost minus scrap value plus maintenance. We already implemented. So plus what is the maintenance cost? That is cumulative. So plus sigma of maintenance. Then finally we are getting the 12,220, 12,720, 13,520. That is the sixth column. After that, what is the average divided by the number of years? So the number of years, that is in the first year by 1, second year means the total cost, that means 12,720 by 2. Next, third year 13,520 by 3. So like that, if you are framing up to 8 years, you may get the average cost that was seen in the seventh table, seventh column. So then how to identify which one is the best, or at what time we need to go for the replacement for better results? That means if you see the seventh column, this is a very important and main thing column. In the seventh column, if you see, there is a increasing or decreasing value. It is 12,220. After that, it is decreased to 6,360. So like that, the value is decreasing. At what stage the value again increases? See, in the fourth year, 3680, fifth year, 3304, it was decreasing gradually. In the sixth year, 3170. And but in the seventh year, if you see, 3174.29. It means up to the sixth year, we are having a maintenance cost in the minimal, but in the seventh year, the maintenance cost or the average cost is maybe increased. So we need to go for the replacement of the item at the end of the sixth year. So how to identify the value means, where the average cost is suddenly increases after the decrease. So here in the up to sixth year it was decreasing, but in the seventh year it was suddenly increases. So before the increasing only we need to replace. So the replacement of the machine at the end of the sixth year, since the annual average cost is minimal, or otherwise you may write it another way, that at the initial of at the beginning of the seventh year also, so at the end of the sixth year or at the beginning of the seventh year. So like that we need to frame the problems. So in this class we have discussed about these type of items, and then we may go for the problems with the same model in the next class. Okay. If you have any doubt, you please ask me. Okay. Thank you.